All right. I think we're live. I think we are live. Sorry, just answering somebody here. Give everyone a chance to hop on. Sorry, the second I went live, somebody was like sending me an urgent message. Hello, Bookworm. Hello, Cynthia Sunflowers. How's my sound? I do have my mic here, but how is my volume? Let me just check and make sure I am actually live. All right, give this a little refresh. Oh, it says I'm live. There we go. Awesome sauce. So we'll just give everybody a minute to hop in. Hi, Red Pill Art. How are you? How is it? Are you in Red Pill Art? Are you in line for that big storm that I keep hearing about? Apparently we're gonna have a blizzard tomorrow. So yeah, hi family and books. Welcome. I'm gonna show you the blanket right now while you're here, so you can see. This is the camera is not really picking up the color, but it's a gorgeous peach color. Oh, there you can see it a little better, and it's got like colorful flecks in it, which is yeah, a little too bright light with the ring light. There we go. Oh, we almost had it. There we go. And so it's got colorful flecks in it. This is the ball of yarn itself. I can't get the, sorry, I'm battling between ring light and natural light. I'm doing battle here. There we go. But you can see it's just this nice little peach color. It's a loops and threads yarn, but it's discontinued. So sad. I have the white one that I just love. It was called Birthday Cake, and this one is like peach something, orange fizz, something like that, peach fizz. And so I had it in my mind as soon as I found out about this baby that's been born. This is what I wanted. This is the yarn that I wanted. So this is how much I have of it so far. And so I gotta keep going. I'm more than halfway done. So I had it in my mind. As soon as I heard about the baby being born, it was a little girl. I didn't even know they were pregnant. It's one of our tenants, and they sent a text saying, hey, this is why when you're pregnant, let people know well in advance so they have lots of time to make you nice things. Otherwise they're scrambling for weeks after the baby's born. And so I had that yarn in mind. I knew exactly what yarn I wanted. And when I went to buy it, it was on sale. Like normally it's like $6 a ball. And good morning to everybody coming in. It was normally like $6-7 a ball, and it was on for $3. And I was like, wow. And so I grabbed a bunch of them and didn't think a thing about it. I just thought, oh, it's a nice sale today in Michael's. And then when I went back, because I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll go get more of the white one because I really like that and want to have some pieces made with that. I can't find this yarn anywhere. It's the Carousel, I think it's called. And that's it gone. That's it, discontinued. So this is going to take maybe 2.5 balls, and then I'll have 2.5 balls left. So I'll still be able to make some other things with it. But yeah, I was like, oh shoot, of course I pick a yarn that's discontinued. I'm glad I bought lots of it when I saw it, because if I started this and then thought I would go back and buy more, I'd be so annoyed and be ripping it apart. So yeah, that's the internet famous blanket. I've been like chatting in so many different sprints, trying to get this blanket done, because I need like just a little company, a little distraction while I do it. So good morning to Red Pill Art. Good morning to Family and Books. And yeah, everybody's waking up. Yeah, so Red Pill Art's in Montreal. So we're lined up to get a massive storm tomorrow. So that's what we're just talking about. Right. It's such a pretty color. It looks like orange sherbet ice cream. And I wish I could get my, good morning, Jean. I wish I could get my, oh my gosh. This is just, I don't know what's going on with my StreamYard today. As I'm like just trying to, it's not working. Oh well. Oh well. And there's hellos and hellos. And Michael's has been discontinuing. Oh, they've been discontinuing because they're making way for Joanne. Because I think the big twist is that was a Joanne's yarn, wasn't it? But it's in all of the Michaels here in Ontario. Like I've got a whole bunch of it. At Christmas time they had the sparkly ones, so in in the cart. Yes please, yes please. But I'm wondering what yarns they're going to bring in. But what I really would love is I keep seeing them, like Hobby Lobby has, we don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada, and they have, I love this yarn, and they've got gorgeous colors. And I just think, I wish if I ever went to America, I'm going to need to take my RV to fill it with this yarn, because it just, like their colors are just amazing, just absolutely amazing. So we'll see what Michaels brings in. That'd be exciting. You know what I just worked with was a Lion Brand Heartland yarn. Oh, it was so nice. I made a toque out of it. It was so nice. Jean saying her current blanket has multiple balls discontinued. Ooh, are you going to be able to finish it, or are you going to have to undo it or change your plan? Like how, what are you going to do? Because that just kind of changes everything. Big Twist is a good example. Yeah. And I think I saw something else. A lot of, the Karen. Is that how you say it? Karen. They've got some new stuff, I think, coming out. I think I saw something. And Red Heart. I've noticed that Red Heart is back in Michael's. There's a small little Red Heart section as well. Fentex Worsted is, I don't know that brand. I've never used that brand. Lion Brand. Oh no. Maybe you could find it like on Amazon. I often find things like that, or Yarnspirations. The Red Heart Biddy Stripes Christmas one that came out last July. I bought it at Christmas time from Yarnspirations. They had lots. I couldn't find it anywhere else. It was sold out within 5 minutes, but Yarnspirations had tons of it. Good morning, Virtues of Books. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Feels like Monday here because yesterday was a holiday. And it just throws my whole week off, because now I'm like, I don't know what day it is. I have no idea what's going on. Well, thank you so much. I so appreciate that. If you have time to hang out, I would love that. And I so appreciate you popping in to give some love. Give some love. And what do we have here? Sorry, had you met. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I applied yesterday, but I figured it would take a little while to get in. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. So appreciate it. I was looking at it all and I was like, oh, this looks like a lot of fun. There's what Family and Books is talking about is it's a spreadsheet that has everybody's sprint streams and like what time and everything. And so that was shared with me yesterday, and I applied, and yay, I'm in. Yay! Thank you so much. Oh, maybe, I don't know. It's see, to me, I've always kind of used like Red Heart or Lion or all these ones. I guess it just depends like where people would buy their yarn. Not every, you know what I mean? Like not every store carries every brand, right? Oh, thank you so much for Cheese Books. That's so sweet. Yeah, it's a winter day here in Southern Ontario, so we're just trying to stay warm. It's been a brutal winter here, and it's just we're about to get hit with another storm tomorrow. Good times, good times. Oh, Virtues of Books is Dee Dee. And yes, I knew you were Paula. I just, you know what, I always find it confusing because I'm in like other communities and people will call me by my name and not my screen name. And then people are like, who are you talking to? So I always call people by their screen names as much as possible, just so that everybody feels like they know what's going on. But yes, you're Paula. That was a great time yesterday. I loved the games yesterday. Oh, is there some drama? It's like a little soap opera playing out here. A little soap opera. So I hope everybody had a lovely Valentine's Day. I did nothing. I stayed home. I made soup. My husband and my son went skiing. I had a nice afternoon by myself. Did not mind that at all. I'm an introvert and I need time alone. And my husband retired last year. That's just struggling to find some alone time. So he went and they went skiing and they had a great day hanging out at home. Just got some stuff done. And yeah, that's it was just a nice. And then in the evening, we just kind of hung out. Nothing. We're not. I guess when you've been married a long time, you don't really like, to me, I guess my attitude is Valentine's Day is for like single people. You know, like, because once you've been married like 20-25 years, it's like, yeah, you know, okay. And you know, I like my husband every day, so that but I saw Family and Books, Paula, she got some gorgeous mugs for Valentine's Day. She was showing them off yesterday, and I think everybody was suitably jealous because they were really, really nice. Really nice. Dee Dee keeps ripping out her granny square, and there's nothing. Oh, yeah, we've done that. We've all done it. Do you have a regular sprint schedule? Tuesdays, absolutely, at 11 a.m. And then I'm trying to work in another day because my life is a little bit up and down all over the place. So full disclosure, I'm a minister and I often get called away. So I could have a live planned for Thursday well in advance and then end up having to cancel that because I have to go to a funeral. So that sort of thing happens from time to time. So even my own life doesn't really have the most regular schedule because like even just at the weekend, my son is a bagpiper and he got a call to go to a funeral today. So he's off, you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden his Tuesday went from being at school to being in a cemetery. So that's sort of why I don't have like a super duper carved in stone schedule, because my life can change on a dime. And most people, like in my real life, they know that if I have a bereaved family, then I may have to postpone or cancel or something. So it's just one of those things that, but I want to put in another day. Last week I did Thursday for 6 hours. I was here. That was tiring. I'm not used to that. That was like a full-time job. And I should have scheduled in a nap in the middle of it. But it's definitely, I'm trying to have a little bit more of a regular live schedule. But Tuesdays, absolutely. 100% on Tuesdays. And after this week, then I'll go 11 o'clock right through to like 5 or something. It's just that for the last couple of weeks, I've had 1 p.m. Zoom calls with clients. So that's where I'm at. That's the whole big long story. Hello, Lola. How are you? What am I currently reading? A book called The Book That Writes Itself, and it's a spiritual book told as a novel. It's told of a story of a little elf that goes on a journey, a spiritual journey, and meets all these people, and all these things happen. And it is it talks about the Akashic, it talks about lucid dreaming, it talks about spirit guides, all this sort of thing. But it's sort of woven into a story, a fictional story. I do see Mary Maxim ads, but I don't. Are they in Canada? I saw there was on Amazon. There's some Mary Maxim, but it's crazy expensive. I saw like a one ball of yarn was like $36 for like regular like worsted acrylic yarn. I was just like, yeah, it was a little bit much. So oh, Jean's saying yes, they are in Canada. Yeah, I haven't really checked them out too much. I got so much yarn at Christmas time that I'm trying not to look at yarn because I have nowhere to put it. I've run out of space, and I also need to knit. And you know what I mean? Like making things and with yarn and collecting yarn, that's like two totally different hobbies. I'm trying to just have one hobby. So I have a ton of projects lined up for 2026. And I actually have two on the go right now, the blanket, and then I also have a toque on the go right now as well, because I needed a little project to feel like I was doing something and being productive. All right, that's 11:15. Why don't we go until 12? So we'll do 45 minutes. I'll watch the clock. I have not yet figured out how to put a timer on here. I don't have the software to make one. And I haven't been able to find one online that I can just make a timer. That's easy. Like I saw how to do it in Canva, and I'm like, it'll take me 3 hours to do a 45-minute timer. So I was just like, no, I'll just watch the clock for everyone. And then we'll figure it out. We'll keep going and we'll just figure it out each week as we go along. So let me know what you're going to be working on for this sprint. Don't forget, napping is a very productive way to spend your time. Resting is also good. So don't feel like you have to be productive. You know, sleeping, resting is productive. So there you go. But let me know what you're going to work on. And I'm going to pop some music on for us. There we go. We'll turn this on. If that volume is okay. And then we will get on. All right, how did we do? How did we do? Cynthia Sunflowers popped in, yay. And just tuning in, taking care of many things for work from home day. Oh, nice, you got to work from home, that's awesome. And be working on planner and hopefully reading now. What are you reading, Cynthia? I would love to know. Let's see. Cherry Blossom is here, crocheting a baby blanket. Fun, I'm knitting a baby blanket. And it's taking a long time. It's taking a very long time. What kind of yarn are you using? What color is it? What's the plan for the baby blanket? And Cherry Blossom saying hello to everyone. Lola is saying, Lola, weren't you here earlier? Did you fall off and come back? I love it. Oh, hello, Anna. So nice to see you. Trying to move stuff from my computer to the external disk is, oh, yes, it always takes so long. I tend to do that when I'm, like I'll set it up before I go to sleep so that it just happens overnight and I'm not sitting there waiting to be able to use my computer, because sometimes when you're transferring everything, it will kind of consume a lot of resources and slow things down a little bit. So yeah, that's good. And it's good to get things onto multiple discs just in case. Actually, we'll pop this back up. I wish I could find, oh my gosh, there it is. My StreamYard is all different and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why everything's kind of weird right now. How do I, yeah, like it's showing everything small. Yeah, I haven't changed anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And Cynthia's saying hello. Anna's saying hello to everybody. Oh, there we go. Got it. So then Cynthia's reading a few books, The Hobbit, Rachel Cusk Aftermath, and Turning to Birds. Wow, I've heard of The Hobbit, but I haven't heard of the other two. And yes, you have ADD. I'm the book I'm reading right now, I got about 23 pages read just now. And so I'm on the home stretch. I had my little e-reader in front of me. Yeah, I've got about 50 pages left. So hopefully get it done today or tomorrow, because I've got so many books I want to read that are not this one. Like this one it's nice, but it's deep. It's quite deep. And it's a lot of spiritual concepts and things like that I know about. So I'm just kind of like, yeah. All right, let's go. I just want to get to the good stuff. Get me to the good part. So yeah, that's what's going on. And now I'm going to pick up my knitting and get this baby blanket progressed in a way There it is. Oh, there's a little better. I find that between the natural light and the ring light, I struggle to get like authentic colors on here. But actually, maybe I'll see if I can find a picture of this yarn. Loops, threads, orange. I think it's called Orange Fizz. Oh yes, there it is. There we go. Carousel Twist is what it was, but they've discontinued that as far as I know, which is kind of poopy because it's really nice yarn. Like it's really, really like, I don't know. I just really like it. There's what it here. Let me see. You know how when you're trying to save an image off Google and they have changed all the formats and, so like AVI files and all the web pubs and all this. And it's like, oh my gosh, like just JPEG. So that's the yarn. JPEGs or PNGs, please. I don't need all this other stuff. So that is the yarn that I'm working with here. So you can see it's a bit more vibrant in the photo. In real life, it's a bit more vibrant than what my camera's showing. So yeah, it's just trying to get it done. Just trying to get it done. See, I wish it would go back. And now it's not. Oh my gosh. See, I can't get my camera back. Where is it? There it is. Me and my StreamYard. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see here. So Cynthia is saying Rachel Cusk is a brilliant British writer and Lily Taylor is an actor and a birder. Like she's she's a bird watcher. Is that like with the binoculars and the looking for birds? I feed all the little critters at my back window, like my kitchen window at the back of my house. And because the kitchen is like right behind me here on the other side of this wall. And all the little critters in the backyard, they know that I'll feed them every morning. And so I put out bird seed specifically for wild birds like blue jays and the doves and cardinals. I had a little female cardinal at the window just before I came on earlier, which was nice. And the male cardinal, the male cardinal, we see a little more than the female. So, and I have reached that age. I'm a Gen Xer. So yes, I have reached the age where we watch the birds and we name the squirrels. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to have to, so Rachel Cusk, what kind of writing does she do? Like, what are her books? Are they thrillers? Are they mysteries? Are they historic? Like what's her genre? It is a very pretty yarn. And this yarn came in different colors. I have the white with the colors in it, and it is called Birthday Cake. And I wish I had bought more. So yeah, super pretty. AKA, so I'm Tula, aka Faithful Duo, aka there we go. Dee and Dee is Virtues of Books. Is that her screen name? It is. It's a chunkier yarn. It's a bulkier yarn. So it's going quick. The blanket that I have right now, it's 99 stitches across. I just made up the pattern myself. It wasn't complicated. So it's just a little basket weave, but it's a little chunkier yarn. I think it's a 5. So it knits up a little faster than our worsted weight. A bird watcher. Oh, interesting. I feel like I want a mystery novel to come from this. Like a bird watching murder mystery kind of thing. Like I want the bird watcher to accidentally be solving crimes. I'd read that book. I would read that book. It is a great book. Awesome. And let's see, there's new comments. There we go. Fellow Gen Xers, represent. We're Gen X and we don't care. That's what I think. It's so funny because it's interesting, like younger generations, they care so much about everything. And Gen Xers are like, don't care. Just live your life. We don't care. So yeah, There's a little headbutting there sometimes between us, and it's like, just leave us alone. And people, you know what, we're going to go back to the whole Gen X thing, because people are like, why are Gen Xers not getting involved, not getting it? Because we were ignored for our childhoods. We weren't meant to exist, and we're just going along with that. At this point now, we're in our 50s, and we're like, yeah, and you can continue to not remember we exist. Like, just leave us alone, leave us alone. We don't care. I've played in your other streams for the view time. Oh, thank you so much. I so appreciate that. I do that too. If I see that someone I know is going live and I can't be here for it, I'll put it on, leave a comment saying I'm here for the watch hours, but I'm not here because I got to go out, but I'm going to leave it running. So I so appreciate that. Thank you. And my watch hours are going up really fast, which is nice because I've only just started like 2 weeks ago. So things are happening, things are growing. And this is like, I feel like this is a place that I've needed for a long time and didn't really kind of know how to create it. But then I started watching other people, and I was like, oh, I learned a lot from watching other people on how to do this. So just like chill hangout, I think we all just need that. Rachel Cuss writes autofiction and contemporary reading. Okay, great. I'm going to check her out. Thank you. She's a favorite writer. Oh, awesome. We've been through a lot, and then just leave us alone. Because we're just here like naming the squirrels and feeding the birds. Like we don't want to bother anyone, and we don't want anyone to bother us. We've paid our dues. Been working since we were 12 years old, and now we get to rest and chillax and do this and just hang out. That's the whole Gen X vibe. And we just sort of watch the other generations like, wow. So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, it's fun. And my son is, I think he's Gen Z. I think, he's 17. So I think that's Gen Z, because I keep hearing about Gen Alpha, and like teachers are quitting like en masse because of this Gen Alpha. I don't know what happened when these children were born, that by the time they get to elementary school, they're terrors. I don't know. But then I think to myself, maybe it's the teachers that just aren't made for teaching kids these days. I don't know. Like, I went to school, my classes were like 30 kids, one teacher. Nobody got out of line. Nobody acted up. There were no behavior problems. Of course, we didn't have like everybody in the same stream, which I think makes a big difference. Children got what they needed. Children were not being held back, but then the children who needed extra support, they got it. So that's, yeah. It's I keep hearing about this Gen Alpha, and I don't know what went on with that particular batch of kids. And these are the kids that were born like 2020 and onwards, I think, right? That's Gen Alpha. I don't know. There's a lot of teachers quitting. I don't know. Parents are blaming C19. I can't remember what C19 is, but we're not going to talk politics here today. Yeah, we're not going to talk politics because we're in mixed company. So we're not, we're going to keep it to knitting and books and things like that. You know what? Lola, will you drop everybody's links for me, please? And that way we can get all the links. Otherwise, I've got to stop what I'm doing here and then go over to the other side. Your daughter's 21. You're a retired English teacher and now an adjunct professor. I don't know what that means. That parents are blaming lockdowns and stuff like that. Okay, got it. Thanks, Lola. So Lola, will you please just drop everybody's links for me, please? And then we'll get a Nightbot built with everyone's links in it. I don't know what an adjunct professor is, but what was your favorite book to teach? in when you were teaching? Adjunct is a part-time college professor teacher. Oh, okay. Cool. Any program I've ever taken at college requires an English credit, which is like how I get my average up. There we go. Okay, so Cynthia Sunflowers, there's your link there. Yeah, let's get everybody so that everyone can follow each other. And so Cynthia, there. So she said that she would love to run sprints on her channel. She's got a small channel too. Do it. That's how you grow your channel. Going live and doing sprints and things like that is a really great way to grow your channel and get the watch hours and get people, because you'll get random people, not just your subscribers. You'll get random people popping in because they'll see someone's live and be like, hey, what's going on here? And that happens on all my channels. I have people just pop in out of the blue and they're like, hey, I saw you're live. I have no idea what's going on. It's like, yay. So this is Lola's saying C19. I thought it was Bill C19. I'm like, I don't know what Bill that is. There's a few Canadians here. Okay, thank you, Lola. So links are getting dropped in there. There we go. I'd love to teach any Shakespeare and of mice and men. I quite enjoyed Shakespeare. And I think that anybody who is interested in writing really needs to read Shakespeare. You need to study Shakespeare because then you actually recognize Shakespeare now in our modern world. But then it also is a really, that style of storytelling and that style of structure of story is really cool. And, you know, people say, why should I have to study Shakespeare? And I'm like, because all your favorite shows are Shakespeare. You know, like I remember when I watched Sons of Anarchy and I was like, oh, this is Hamlet. And then when I watched Yellowstone, I was like, this is King Lear. So yeah, it was, Shakespeare is very important. And I would say probably I can still quote Shakespeare from high school. If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it. That's Sir Fayetting. The appetite may sicken and so die. Yeah, probably. I'm trying to think. Like Twelfth Night would probably be my favorite. It's just fun because we used to be in a medieval society and we did Twelfth Night. Like we partied 12th night parties, so it was a lot of fun. Lot of fun. Hello, Donna. How are you today? I'm good. It's very cold here in Southern Ontario, so I'm trying to just stay warm. Yeah. Yeah. You know what, Cynthia? So Cynthia says she wants to work on her channel and there's just so much, right? I get that. Like, because you can just be so overwhelmed with ideas. I find for myself, keeping Google Docs of everything that I want to do really helps me kind of stay organized. I also did a thing. I went into ChatGPT and described my channel. And then I had GPT create pillars for me and then ideas within those pillars. So say, for example, cozy living, and it created 50 ideas based on cozy living. So whenever, you know, or knitting or reading, all that kind of stuff. So that when I need an idea, I go back to that document of all the pillars of my channel and I pick something. So my vlogs are, I go through all of the different pillars and pick something from each one. And that's what goes into my blog. So my blog is kind of planned in advance, but then whatever happens, happens. You know, it doesn't always, it's not always going to go exactly the way I planned it. So yeah. Let me see here. My inner city kids loved Shakespeare. We'd have, yeah, right? Because it's so neat when you can see Shakespeare in your actual modern real life and recognize that. And then you sound really smart at cocktail parties and you know, movie premiere receptions and things like that. But yeah, I quite enjoyed Shakespeare. And I'm kind of disappointed that, so my son is in high school and he has only done one Shakespeare. I think they did Macbeth. And I think that's the only one they've done. Whereas when I was in high school, we did Shakespeare every year. every time we had an English class, there was Shakespeare and then plus a novel like Who Has Seen the Wind or The Stone Angel, Walter Mitty, things like that, like books that Catcher in the Rye. We did that one for sure. Everybody did that. And Cherry Blossom is saying hi, Donna. And yes, out damn spot. Double toil and trouble. Right. Teach them that there's so many modern. Yes. Yeah. Because anybody who wants to write, the best teacher is Shakespeare for those structures. And then of course, just learning, clever phrases like iambic pentameter and things like that, people think you're smart. And because I have all these little things tucked away for when I have to go hang out with people out in the real world. And the just having these catchy little things. I also studied like art theory in college. So it was one of my tries at college. We studied art theory. And so I've got all kinds of neat things like that to talk about. Like, yeah. Never read Hamlet. Never got that from, it's totally Hamlet. It's totally Hamlet. So in Hamlet, the prince, his father is killed by the father's brother, all this. It is Hamlet. Absolutely Hamlet. And I remember a really great version of Hamlet was like 30 years ago, I think, 35 years ago, maybe. Mel Gibson as Hamlet was quite cool. You're all over the place. I need to keep a focus. Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. I had that kind of day yesterday. My mind would not focus on anything. And so I just bounced around all over the place. There are things supplements that are really, really good for focus that I sometimes take. And sometimes I just got to white knuckle it, and just be like, we're going to do this and get it done. You're into crafting, reading, cooking, teaching, dining out, and exploring walking in nature. Nice. What's your favorite kind of restaurant? Like, what's your favorite cuisine? Vintage and childhood nostalgia. Nice. Macbeth. Oh, yeah. Well, Julius Caesar, right? My joke every March is that I went out for lunch, I got a salad, and I stabbed it. Happy Ides of March. Yeah, flowers. Oh, that's hardcore Gen X. That is a hardcore Gen X book. Like I remember that from when I was a kid. Oof, yeah. Oh, nice. Are you doing like the special copies? I don't buy novels generally, so I don't collect books. I have lots of them. I just don't intentionally collect them simply because that's not a priority for me. And I know there's like that whole idea that like if you go to somebody's house and they don't have a bookshelf, like leave. But it's like, well, many of us have our books on our e-readers, so we don't have to dust them. So yeah, Indian and Mexican food. I love Indian food. Oof, like an aloo gobi. Ooh, a little tandoori. Yum, yum. Ooh. There's an Indian restaurant about 40 minutes north of me that I like to go to. The only thing is Indian food does not like me back. And people go, oh, it's too hard for your stomach. No. A lot of people don't realize that depending on your body type, well, you might be an adrenal body type, you might be a pituitary, you might be a thyroid, you might be gonadal. Just depending on your body type, your diet you should actually eat for your body type. And the worst thing that someone with my body type can eat is Indian food and really spicy food, because what it does is it overstimulates my ovaries. And so my hormones get all messed up for a couple of weeks after I eat Indian food. It is the most abusive relationship I have because I love it and it does not love me back. But I keep going back. Once a year, I eat Indian food. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I live near Toronto, just on the other side of the border, the Canadian border. I can actually see, I live like on the north shore of Lake Ontario. And if on a clear day, I can see across the lake to, there's a place I think it's west of Rochester, and it's got a smokestack, and we can see the smokestacks. So yeah, I think it's a coal plant. I didn't know that about yeah. Yeah, the blood type one, I've heard of it, but I never really got into it. And a nutritionist that I know does body typing, and so she will literally like look at you. You have to send her photographs, like full length photographs, not naked, but like you put on like leggings and a t-shirt, and she'll be able to tell you what your body type is, and then give you all the things you should be eating and absolutely what you should not be eating. So it was really, really interesting. I also eat an anti-inflammatory diet, so I try to like wiggle it in there as well. Canada dream country. Oh, Canada's a dreadful place right now. You don't want to live here. Absolutely not. It's horrible. The Canadians can't afford to live here. So, and we're very quickly becoming a communist country. So many, many Canadians are checking out, including myself. I'm looking at how to get out of here. So become friendly with, say, walktubers from Toronto. Oh, I have a walktube channel. I haven't done anything with it in a long time, but I was actually going to do some filming in the next week for it. Because there's a couple, yeah, I know a couple walktubers. There's a woman, she never talks or anything. She just films her bus rides, which I think is kind of cool. And then there's a guy, and I can't remember his name, but he's got quite a successful walktuber channel. Well, yeah, and New York City is a communist country now, so that's yeah, that's why I probably won't be going to New York City for quite a while. Once you have a change in regime there, then and things get cleaned up, then maybe I'll pop down for a visit, because I've always wanted to go to New York City at Christmas. Johnny Strides, yeah, that's it, Johnny Strides. I was thinking his name's Johnny, but I couldn't remember. Like, I didn't want to say it in case I'm wrong. But yeah, I heard that things have not been going well in New York City, and it's about the same here. So homelessness, addiction, mental health crisis, the whole, as Red Pill Art has already said, the whole woke thing is really, really bad in Canada. So when other countries are saying, yeah, you know what, maybe we need to back off all of this, Canada is like, let's double down on it and make it even worse. So that's what's going on. So when people say, I want to move to Canada, you can't afford it. The middle class is in the food banks in Canada. I'm very fortunate. I'm not. But the middle class is in the food banks, and people can't afford homes. Like, there's nowhere to live. So that's the thing. When people say, I'm moving to Canada, I'm like, where are you going to live? You know what I mean? There's no houses. There's no, like, it's all like, it's crazy right now. And yeah. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off on that rant. But yeah, expensive. I've heard that New York is even worse. That, yeah, and then didn't they open, wasn't there like a free grocery store that was like a promotion for the food bank or something? But it's like, who's gonna donate to the food bank? Like, that's the thing. When everybody's broke, no one can donate to the food bank because there's nothing excess. So yeah, I don't know. So today is a short sprints session today, simply because I have a meeting at 1 in 30 minutes. So we're just going to hang out here. And then after this week, my Tuesday sprints will be like 6 hours long. So it was just that this one, because for 3 weeks I had a meeting at 1 o'clock. So I've not been able to do super long sprints. I may come back afterwards. We'll see. I kind of want to go downtown and run some errands. So yeah, a free grocery store for 5 days. And then I heard that people lined up for like 7 hours for a bag of food. That's pretty bad. That's like really bad. Really, really bad. All right. sprint for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to hop off so I can jump into my meeting. And oh, hi, Alicia. Just showing. Thank you so much. Oh, budget stuff. Ooh, my least favorite thing in the world, budgets. Eek. Yuck. And my son wants to be an accountant. So I'm looking forward to the day I can just go, whoop, here's all my paperwork. There you are. Lines for hours and only one small bag of food allowed. Yeah. Like I saw people line up for 7 hours and like walk out with like some eggs and a loaf of bread and some milk. Like it wasn't anything really substantive. And I think, well, if you had gone to work for those 7 hours, would have been able to buy a lot more. So yeah. All right, we're going to be here for another 30 minutes, and then I'll pop on to chat again just for the last couple of minutes and say bye to everybody. And then I'll see about another live sprint later this week. Okay, so I'll pop the music on, and then just let us know what you're going to be working on, and we'll see you in about 28 minutes. All right, everybody. How did we do? Where we go back to Lola, thanks for dropping the links for everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you. Budgeting, not your favorite either, but it needs to be done. Plus explaining things to hubby. That was me saying I'm just good at the spending part. And then I tried three times to just do this. And it took me 3 tries to get it right. And then, so Alicia's saying, LOL, me too, but it looks like that's coming to an end for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I think everybody's tightening their belts a little bit. Hopefully things turn around sooner rather than later. But yeah, everybody, even myself, like I never used to look at the price of things, never used to really, I just bought my groceries, right? Didn't really matter to me. And now I don't even go to the grocery store. We go to Costco. I'm actually going to Costco tonight, and we do the bulk of our groceries there, just to save some money, because a lot of times it'll be the exact same price as the grocery store, but double the size. So that makes a big difference. Absolutely. So I got it right the first time. Got my my picture going right the first time. Still working on the budget. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for hanging out. I know this is a short one, but this is the last short one that we're going to do because we're going to start doing long ones starting next Tuesday, but I may come on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll see. Maybe tomorrow because I got to go out tomorrow night. So I might sprint all day tomorrow and hang out with everybody. But that's awesome. You got lots of stuff done. That's amazing. I'll give you my address. You can come and do the same here. Yeah. It's not sustainable. It can't go on forever, right? So things will start collapsing if people don't start being able to afford to live. Like it's really getting bad. Yeah. Like budgeting for the week and don't go over it. Yeah. And, I've become very much we have food at home person, and I remember my husband said, we could go out for coffee. And I said, we have coffee at home, that's good enough. It's because we have Nespresso. So it's like not cheap coffee, but I'm like, yeah, why am I going out paying $5 for coffee when I've got tons of really good coffee at home? Thank you so much for hanging out, Alicia. It's so nice to see you. Thank you to everybody who hopped in today, watched, did some stuff. Don't forget to click subscribe so you don't miss anything. And if you click that little bell twice, you can decide what notifications you get if you want them. So that is that. And Lola's saying bye-bye. I'll see you soon, Lola. And Tuesday, perfect. Yeah. So Tuesdays after today, like next Tuesday, we're going to do long sprints. So we'll do like 60 to 90 minute sprints for like 6 hours and really get some solid productivity in next week. Yeah. You rethink your spending now. Yeah. Like I go to the library rather than buy books, just simple little shifts that I can still have the things I want, but it's not costing me a ton of money. Thank you. I've got to be in a call in 2 minutes, so I'm going to hop off. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing day and enjoy your lunch. Anna, have a great lunch. And getting all those files moved. Oh, I feel it. I've done it. I've been there. I have been there. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. And of course, I'll probably see everybody in the chats as I'm still working on this blanket, and everybody's going to hear about it and see it till it's done. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.